Hello, welcome back to the channel Tarot Yogi. I'm Vinit I Tarot Intuitively, and today we have Aries 2024 predictions. So, if you have Aries as your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or North Node, this will be the reading for you. So, it's going to be a collective reading. Okay, Aries, we have King of Wands, we have the Sun card, we have the Empress, we have Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit, Ten of Wands, we have Ace of Swords, Four of Cups, and we have Five of Pentacles. So, it's going to be a very exciting year for you. I'm sure that's what Aries want to hear, right? It is going to be very exciting, but I think you're going to be learning a lot of lessons also in 2024. The reading starts with King of Wands. So in your typical Aries fashion, you're going to do what you want to do anyway. And I think that itself will kick off a cycle of learning for you. And I definitely see you having high points as well as low points in 2024. I think you know yourself better now. I think you understand who you are at a deeper level that you have not before. And for a lot of you, I do feel you have learned from your mistakes. And you're sort of going to see the good side of things now. I really feel that over here. And we also have the Empress, which is sort of the opposite energy to the Aries energy, right? Because you sort of have to learn to do just nothing at times to attract what you want towards you, and in a way where you're not exerting as much energy. So I think you're going to be learning to really be in your feminine energy here, in your Empress energy. So you're going to be more receptive and just being a little more patient for letting things come to you instead of you running towards them. And I think what you're going to be having is great discernment that you have learned from your very difficult lessons. So instead of just jumping into things in, again, typical Aries fashion, you're going to really ask yourself that, do you really need this? Whatever it is over here that might take you down a snake hole that you don't want to go under. So there's going to be just more awareness before you make any rash decisions, which is going to come haunt you later. So that's not going to happen as much. So you're going to really ask yourself if you want to continue certain things or if you want to let go of certain things. So you're going to be very clear about what you want to continue with and what you want to change. And you will also direct your energy accordingly. But I do think you're going to be very busy. You're going to have your leg in multiple places. I think you're going to be all over the place. You're going to be doing more things. So it's going to be a very active year for you, 2024. And I think in 2024, you're also going to be learning how to really, I think in 2024, you're also going to be learning how to really take some time off. Like you're going to be really cherishing your solitude, and you're going to be looking for moments of solitude where you won't necessarily do things to fill the void or even sort of constantly need people. You're going to be okay just being in your own energy and really allowing yourself to surrender and be in a place where you're able to just unravel and heal yourself. So I see you being more dependent on yourself. I do see you coming in this very independent energy, not just for doing like worldly things, but also for your own spiritual growth over here, which is also really amazing. And like I said, this energy of really asking yourself if you want to continue with something or you want to let go of that. You're going to be letting go of maybe things, people, places, because you clearly have a lot on your plate. And you cannot add new things before removing certain things. So I think you really need to take stock of what you want to have in your life and what you don't want to have in your life. And this could be people, places, things, behaviors, even the way you look at yourself, all those things. So I think that's also a very important message over here. Aries, what I'm really seeing over here is we have the Ace of Swords. So, like I said, you're not going to be seeking answers outside yourself. You're not going to be seeking feeling complete outside yourself. You're going to be really going more inwards to come to a place of healing and resolution for yourself instead of really seeking that outwards. So you're going to be more invested in yourself. We also have the Four of Cups and Five of Pentacles. So, like I said, you're going to have highs and lows in 2024. And I think they will be very clearly categorized. So, you will just know. And I think you will also understand that you can have highs and lows, but you don't have to be moved from the center. You can still be very centered and grounded in who you are, and you'll realize it's really up to you to keep yourself tethered, especially when things go up or down. So there's going to be a sense of really being centered within who you are at your core. And I think this is going to be the driving force for you. Because I think the main lesson with you is, you can blaze across, but it's more about sustaining your fire. So I think you're going to be learning a very major lesson over here of just learning how to sustain your fire in anything and everything you do. Because if you're able to do that with one thing, you'll be able to do it with other things, because everything is connected. And you're just going to realize how connected everything is and how everyone is also very connected. So there's going to be a natural sense of surrender, even in moments of you feeling abandoned, even in your low moments, or certain mistakes you will have to make in order to truly grow over here. So there are certain lessons for you hidden, but you're going to be able to learn that very well. We have Five of Pentacles, so I really feel even in those moments of your lower lows, those certain lessons that you really have to learn, you will be able to learn that quick and not hold on to the grudge and the resentment, and you will be able to evolve and raise your frequency much faster than you have in the past. So there's a level of self-mastery that you will gain in 2024, and it's not just something you will gain, it's something you will be able to apply over and over again. So it's a very promising year for you, and you're also going to be getting a lot of the rewards that you have been working for. But remember that it's not the highs or the lows, it's about you being centered in the highs and the lows. So it doesn't sway you more than it really needs to. So what will happen is there will be a natural sense of detachment that will arise. So whether things are going well or bad, it's not going to phase you. You're not going to be affected by the weather, if that makes sense. You're going to be really steadfast in what you know and who you are. So even if circumstances are changing, you're still who you are at the core. You still know who you are at the core. And I think that is going to really help you transition and transform. Yes. And my eyes are going to the B on the Sun card, and B is the alchemical symbol of the ram. So please understand that, yes, you will get more magnetic and all of that. You will even shine more than you ever have before. But don't lose yourself in it. Don't create a self out of the temporary dopamine hits you get, if that makes sense. Having a sense of delayed gratification and being grounded and centered in yourself is really going to help you get through everything. I feel that's the formula for you here, Aries. So big transformation, big changes, big sacrifices, big rewards, but also surrendering at the same time. I think that's really the message over here. And there will be a sense of calibration. You're going to have to check in with yourself. There will be certain things that you will have to tweak, maybe certain behavioral patterns, and it will help you in the end. So the sacrifice today is going to lead to a better tomorrow for you. Please know that. Shuffle some oracle. Okay, Aries, we have card number 48, the Rebus, card number 16, Blemier, and we have Polar Bear, which reads the Mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. So a lot of your gifts will be activated in 2024, and they will only be activated after certain experiences and lessons that you will have to go through. So I think this just confirms what I was telling you about how it's important that, I know I'm repeating myself, but again, being centered in who you are, so you're not faced by the highs or the lows of life. I think that's really the core message for you in 2024. And I think if you are able to master this, which you will be, because we will have the rebus, and rebus is sort of the balance between the masculine and the feminine, and you just knowing when to show up as what part of yourself is really required, instead of just acting out and just just being your fiery, usual angry Aries self. It's going to be really beneficial for you to really take time out. Yeah, like I was saying, you're going to be more in control of your usual rage and anger, and you're going to be able to operate at a higher frequency, just because you're not going to be lowered by things like anger and sadness, despite you having to maybe even face certain things which are really going to be challenging. Like the polar bear card reads, know that challenges make you stronger, and have faith when you face adversity. So you will just know when you have to charge into battle, and you're going to be able to really be victorious over here. But it's really important that you first get acquainted with who you are. So even in moments of darkness and illusion, you're not going to be swayed, and you're not going to be caving in. You're going to be able to, like I said, sustain that fire within. Yeah, I think that's really the message over here. Any other messages? Yeah, that's all I have for my Aries. Again, it's a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And again, if you want to reach out for a private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below, so you can definitely reach out for a private reading. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Thank you.